The original blast door, the panzer door is still there. The hatch is missing. Ah, cracker, I couldn't resist. That's gonna be a pain in the butt to drag along. This is the real deal. This is what it's all about. This is not reading out from a book, loud, putting on some music. This is to go out, find history and share history in a very special way. Welcome to the History Hunter, welcome to our small adventures with the World War II time frame. Yes, today it's going to be all about what happened here along this line here. It's called the Atlantic Wall. Most of you know the huge gun positions and all of that down on the French coastline and the Normandy and innovation beaches. We are here to show you things that you've never seen before. It's not about copy paste, put on some beautiful music and steal material from others. We go out and do the hard work, and I hope you appreciate that. Also, the last time, or the last episode we sent out, the last video, you are really now helping us out. It's tremendously fun to see. If you watch the video in full length, well, we have increased more than 30% in views the last 2-3 days because you are actually watching the video in full length. So please don't skip and rush through. You miss a lot of points and you won't help us out to reach more people. We have like 300,000 subscribers. We are going to get to 1 million and we need your help for that. So it's very simple. Just start the video, let it run in full length. We will climb in the ranking, and in that way we'll reach a ton of more people and we'll get a lot of more places to visit, and it just spirals from there, and it's really working. So if you comment, everybody just leave a comment and then watch the video in full. Boom, we will get there in no time. So are you ready? Let's go out and find the history together right now. Me and Eagle Eyes out. Yeah, thumbs up, he says. We are looking for lost positions and forgotten places, all about the Second World War, and today we're going to share some fantastic installations that the Germans had here. So join us and let's go out and find the past together. There's a little stream here running along the terrain. Beautiful weather. Everywhere you see small details of the past, bricks laying everywhere. Many of these bricks were in the German barracks. Locals took them afterwards and used them as they pleased, but they're right there in that shrub, just laying around, maybe waiting for a second chance. You know, when you're out here, it's all about details, and for the untrained eyes, this looks just regular little hill on the backside there. Well, it's not. We're going to show you. As we get close to the first position here, one has to look for details. See that pole there? Might say it's just a round pole of wood, but it's not. It's actually pieces of the German installations that was here. They are often in conjunction with putting up a telegraph pole or communication pole or a power supply pole, and it's been laying there all the way since the Second World War. So nice of all of you to join us. We're very privileged and honored to have so many followers coming with us, and it's just a pleasure for us to do. And thank you for your very, very kind support, all your Patreon supporters on PayPal. Really, we do appreciate it. These rocks, they are something special. They are actually something really, really special. And we're gonna give you a little glimpse of that further up here. But we just spotted something on the top, so we're gonna check that out. It's a 200-liter drum barrel. I'm not sure, I don't think it's the here, but there was very often, you know, it's 200-Liter Kraftstoff fuel container for the here, but it seems like it misses some of the special things that it would have to roll on, but I'm not sure, it could be. These rocks are so much more than just a rock fence. They're actually part of a very, very unique constructions that the Germans demanded was put up here. And you're going to see the full force of that further up here. But it looks like just a rock fence, as I said, but it's so much more, and I can't wait to show you what's further up there. But this material, rocks, were very, very much available all over the place here, so that's why they could construct what we're going to see further up here. Yeah, we're getting closer to the location where the Germans were, and of course Eagle Eyes, he just looks around everywhere and he finds pieces. Yeah, seems like there are some. Let me see, could that really be a piece of the, I think it's actually one of the aluminum boxes, food containers that the Germans would have here. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. There are some glass pieces. Yeah, glass shards. Yeah, very nice. This is just outside the position that we're going to show you. So really, really interesting. Yeah, another one. Nice. Very nice. Eagle Eye. He can spot anything down there. Yes, there it is. Show it to them. Yeah, see that wall? Coming over here, over here, over here. Well, that is actually something really, really cool. That is a Panzerwall or panzer wall made by the Germans. They commandeered all the local people to go out and create a over 4 meter high, some places even higher and wider. It was like 6 meters wide and 4 meters high, I think. This is a Panzersperr, was a place where they actually anticipated the Allied to come through, and they actually created this massive wall to prevent the to prevent the Allies from being able to come through the air with the trucks and tanks, especially panzers and tanks. And it is massive. Someplace it's so huge, but you can see today it's kind of like it's ridiculous. Why is it here now? Well, it's too big to remove, so they just filled up the area around and just took advantage of what they could. But in the end, next to this wall, there is something pretty cool. Very well spotted. Up on the hillside, they made a dugout. You can see kind of back cut. This is the front of it, and that is actually the first sign that the Germans were not just putting up Panzersperrs or walls to prevent the Allies from coming in. They actually made a perimeter of something. Why? Well, let's go and find out just that. The Panzersperr or panzer wall was created as a outer perimeter fence around a huge Festung, and it was the Germans' way of thinking that they could actually stop manually, physically, any threat coming in from the ocean, rolling over the plains, and then trying to get to higher grounds. And it would be pretty impossible actually to be able to cross over with a Panzer or a Sherman or a vehicle, whatever, Kettenrad, things like that. It would be absolutely totally impossible to get over, because even though it's just today a couple of meters high, you won't be able to get that over anyway. But you could work around that, getting some huge trees, cutting them up, making a little bridge, and of course they could do that, but that would stall them. And the main purpose of this was to stall the advance so that the Germans can reorganize and kind of figure out what to do next. We're getting close to the target here. I can't wait to see this. Been waiting a very long time to actually show you the feature that is right there. You can probably even see it in the frame. Wow, this is going to be exciting. Some of the places the Panzersperr has fallen out, kind of disintegrated. And you have to be very careful actually when you walk and be in areas like that, because that is not just, that happens all the time. And just imagine some of those boulders, maybe 300, 400, 500 kilos coming down at you, will smash you. So even though it looks peaceful, it could be very deceiving and actually dangerous. This is basically the terrain around the installment. It's kind of like on a little small hill, covered behind that little area, and there was a reason for that, because it was protected. The bunker itself was very heavily protected by the configuration of how the layout was. So that is what we're looking for here today. That is a formidable pack Panzerabwehrkanon bunker, which we are going to have a look at. But I just wanted you to see the terrain. Kind of slopes down here on the bottom, and the purpose was to cover all of this area here without being detected before it was too late. So it could actually be on the edge there behind this wall, and when the Allied came around here they could start firing because it has a limited kind of range sideways. But that was the whole purpose, just let the enemy come through and then fire ahead. Alright, can you see it? There it is. The German Pack Panzerabwehrkanon bunker. With one purpose. You see something here? This is where we came from. And that is the direction they thought the enemy would come from. So why didn't they face the gun that way? Well, that's because they were sneaky. When the gun position is pointing this way, well, the Allied tanks and personnel would come by and you could ambush them from behind. So here's the setup. These are the few fields out here. And the Germans anticipated that the Allied would know that as well. So what happened? Well, the Allied would come from here, from west, rolling in, passing these fields. And when they were like here, the German position, let's say the finger is the gun, it has a range of like this area here. Well, now it's time for the German soldier to open fire towards the Allies, which has actually just passed them. And there's no way back, because if they want to retreat, well, the Germans can cover all of that area. Pretty sneaky, pretty smart, and just show you how much strategy there was in this with just one single small pack bunker on the hillside. This is the real deal. This is what it's all about. This is not reading out from a book loud, putting on some music. This is to go out, find history and share history in a very special way. And that's what we do. We don't like to read books for people. We do want to go out, research, do the hard work, and in the end show you greatness like this fantastic German World War II Atlantic Wall pack bunker. But now we're gonna have a look around there and show you some details of it. See this little sidewall here? That is very strategically important, because they knew that they would kind of try to attack them from this angle. So they put that protective wall up, and the field of view and the firing range, well, that is freely open. So pretty clever. Go up and have a look from the side there. You can see it from this side. Very heavy duty, incredibly fortified, and so thick. It's like 1.67 meters, that sidewall. And the thickness of the bunker itself is just humongous. So Eagle Eye is trying to go up to the hillside and check out if you see some machine gun nests or gun positions or dugouts. But look at that, that is massive. Coming up to the back side here, see the curvation of the roof? It's made like that, so it will deflect any incoming rounds much easier, won't knock off a corner of the bunker. That is camouflage canvas hooks where they attached the camouflage canvas. You can see on the side here, you can see definitely the same curvation. And I was thinking I could show you the wall here stretching out from the side. Oh, it's so thick. Wow, a huge, massive thing there. Probably like, could it be a rangefinder, periscope view? You can view out there. Wow, that is heavy duty, man. That is really heavy duty. I'm so glad we can share this with you. As I said, we're not reading out of books, history books. I'm going to use the red one and the green one today and read it out, add some music. No, this is the real stuff. We touch it, we feel it, we smell it, and we share it with all of you. The entrance is actually filled in. So our only hope, see how the concrete has kind of been rotting away here. Maybe got a hit there, I'm not sure. You see the curvation there where Eagle Eyes is walking. Oh, you're gonna fall! So, but we can't get in this way, but Let's see if we can get in the business opening of this bunker. Oh, cracker. That is the actually totally only opening available. Just want to see the stalactites coming down from there. See this metal piece in the front here, heavy duty, but there's no way that we're going to be able to get in there. But I have a flashlight, so I'm actually just going to lay down and see if I can get the camera in there for you to see. Oh, wow. All right, so here we are. There's the camera pointing you inside. And who can get in here? This is so small. Wow. I wish I could go in there. Wow. But this is the assembly area of the gun. See if I can get that in there. See that? This is the assembly area of the gun. That's the emergency exit. I cannot see any writing or anything, but it looks really nice. In there is the opening. Probably a munition storage there. The gun is, as I said, attached right down here. But wow, I would give a lot to get in there. But unfortunately we can't. So we just have to be satisfied with what we can see here. You can see the steel construction in the roof there. If I was to lose my camera inside there, I have to shove my little helper inside and go and get it. Get it, boy. Well, wow. Just love this. Just love this. This is fantastic. Wow. This is just like a time machine. Just imagine the German crew being down here on that floor, doing their stuff. Wow. Also, I want to show you something. Can you see the thickness of that plate there? It's like 4 or 5 centimeters of steel. That is incredible. Just incredible. Wow. What a little trip, but hey, at least we went there. We researched, we traveled, we went out, and we found the German pack bunker. Oh yes, that was a fantastic location. But guess what? We found so many features further down here. It's unbelievable. See those lines there on the wall? That is not just random. That is actually a piece of the camouflage structure that they had here. Still there. I just spotted something. Can you see that? Bullet hole. All right, it's going to go backwards out. Yeah, and that is definitely a very special part of the Atlantic wall that you've never seen before. And we are going to crawl inside and we're going to find out all of these small secrets. So you have to join us then. I will put a link in the video description for the next part. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, subscribing, commenting. And please remember, one way you can support us, hit that play button again. Let the video go for a full session. Give us a couple of comments, and I can promise you that helps us out tremendously for the algorithm of the YouTube monster, helping us to reach the 1 million subscribers. So please do that. It doesn't hurt, doesn't take much time. Just open up the browser, click, hit play, and let it run for full time. And I promise you, you won't regret it. It will help us out a lot to do even more crazy stuff for you to see. But as I said, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, subscribing, commenting. Thank you, my fantastic Patreon team members and PayPal supporters. You are absolutely the guys and girls who make this come true. And don't forget to see part 2 of this fantastic location. It will come up next. So stay safe, keep smiling, and we'll definitely see you later.